I'm Lance Yelvington with CyberCountry. You know, it's not surprising these days to hear a lot of artists trying to implement a more old-time country sound to their music. And while it's a good combination, or a good try at a combination between old and new, there are some artists out there that do tend to beat you over the head with twang. Well, if you want to hear one artist that actually makes this sound work, you need to give Randy Thompson a listen. Let's find out more about Randy and his music in this CyberCountry Minute.
Randy Thompson from Clifton, Virginia. Well, country music and music have just always been part of who I am, and I never made a decision really to be a musician. It's just, I grew up in an area where a lot of people played bluegrass, played music, and there was just a lot of music around me. And it's just always been there, so it's just American music and roots music are just a big part of who I am. Well, I was obsessed with Hank Williams Sr. when I was a little kid, and of course he died a long time before I was born. That's why it's cool being here next to the Ryman. I always think when I'm in this alley, I always think about Hank being out here throwing the baseball in between his shows, you know, with his fiddle player, Jerry Rivers. But I was a Hank Williams nut. And then, of course, I have been influenced by rock and roll and everything that I heard, you know, growing up. So when I make a record, I put all these sensibilities together, and I don't really think about, am I making a country record, am I making Americana or bluegrass? I mix it all up however I just have whatever I think works for any individual song.
What's your favorite part about performing?
About performing, I just like to convey, when I perform, I generally play a little bit more up-tempo, and I want everyone to have fun when I'm performing. There's a lot of music that works great in your car, or that if you go to see it live, it can be a little dull. So when I perform, I want everyone to have a good time, and my favorite part is just when everyone has a good time. There are certain songs I'll play on my albums that I won't play, that don't go well live, that work great, you know, on the CD player. But my favorite part is just making sure everyone is connecting with the music.
You know, one thing I really like about listening to your sound, especially the stuff that you have on the web right now, is it's something that, you know, the songs that were on the web touch a part of, or for lack of a better word, your reality, to where you can identify with everything you say. Is that a tough thing for an artist to get? Was it tough for you?
It's not tough for me because I only write when I feel something. I'll never sit down and write a song with the idea of like, okay, I'm going to write a song. I've got this idea for a song. I tend to write songs as I live them. And so for me, the only way I end up with a song is a real song. So, I mean, I hope that connects with people.
Now, why should somebody come out and see your show?
Oh, because it's a good time, and it's just we try to have, you know, a lot of fun, and I also hope they'll buy this CD because this is my best. This is my third national release, and I feel like it's my best so far.
Yeah, you're telling your new CD. What's on the new CD?
The new CD has got a mixture of. Some people reviewers are having a hard time figuring out what it is exactly, but to me it's country music. But it's not country music in the sense of some of what's happening today. But it's a mixture of rock and bluegrass. It's a mixture of straight up traditional songs. I have Don Helms from Hank Sr.'s band on one track, who was his original steel player. And then it's kind of a mixture, but I think it all works together, and it's just my music. It's not trying to be anything but what it is, if that made sense.
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm Randy Thompson. Come on out and see me. Buy that new record. I love you.